Okay. I am here. Oh, there's some hair ties there. Just had to pick up a bunch of cards because the cat got trapped in the basement room and decided to panic by climbing and scratching everything it could find. And the table that my stuff is on is not exactly the most stable. This is actually a sewing table, so this little bit that is here, it kind of just flips out. So it's super unstable. If I put too much pressure on this side, then it falls down. So if I put, I don't know, the cat's probably 8 pounds, maybe. So if I put 8 pounds like on the end of the lever, then it just, yeah. It's not the best design, but it's what I have right now. And I'll eventually change it. I'm thinking about just like installing a cat door / dog door in the basement door as well, just so the pets can get in and out as they want. And that way, if they get trapped inside, they don't ruin everything in the room. So I think that's probably the best idea. But yeah, I was supposed to play some... I got Repo. I picked up Repo. I was meant to play that with people, but I think one of my friends that I usually play with, their internet has been acting up, so they can't make it. And the other one has work to do for school. So their uni semester... Well, I guess it's not uni, but it is college. Their college semester is almost done. So, you know, exam time, exam prep. I don't have any problem with that. I think going to community college is great, and I support all that, so no big deal. I'm going to go ahead and crack this box open. But yeah, I have some more Dragonstorm to open. I bought a box and a collector box. I opened the collector box yesterday. So today I'll open the regular one. And hopefully I can figure out some way to get the focus to stay in. This camera's been not focusing very well lately. And it is also, unfortunately, next to everything that fell over. So I think it got bumped a couple times. And yeah. Getting bumped doesn't help make it run better. If anything, it'll either do nothing or cause problems. So I did it. It's like at the store now, where it stays up. How cool. Okay. Yeah. Okay, endure. This little card goes over the new mechanics. That's cool. I didn't know what Endure did yesterday when I opened my collector pack, but then... Or collector boosters, but one of the cards actually explained it, so that was nice. So, I'm just going to go ahead and start. Got like 4 sets to sort through now. Actually, it's probably more than that. I think it's 6. 6 sets of product to sort through. Not really gonna spend any time on the commons or uncommons. If I've already seen a rare, I'm probably not gonna talk about it. But there's some interesting stuff. Ooh! I'll spend 2 seconds talking about this because one of the decks I'm trying to work on right now is a Rakdos Goblin deck, so red and black goblins. This is a black goblin. There aren't many of those for whatever reason. And yeah, Endure 2 on it. It costs 4 and it can come in as a 4/3 with Menace. That's pretty good. I like that. Ooh, Stormscale Scion. I did pull a foil one yesterday, but this is a great card. It's 4 generic, 2 red, so 6 CMC for a 4/4 dragon with flying. Other dragons get +1/+1, and it has Storm. It itself has Storm. That's really cool. I like that card a lot. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, no, I'm satisfied with getting another one, because now I can sell my foil one if I feel like it. Next pack. Death Touch and Indestructible, that's pretty good. It's like a serpent skin or whatever it is. Seeing Monument. Is that a rare? No. Severance Priest, there we go. Abzan colors. It's a 3/3 Genie Cleric with Death Touch. When it enters, target opponent reveals their hand. Oh, this is basically the Thoughtseize. That's pretty cool. Thoughtseize, but on a creature, and they get I think they get a better benefit if the creature dies, so it's okay. It's still pretty good. It's really good denial. Just being able to look at your opponent's hand, especially on turn 3, or 2 if you're lucky. You know, pretty good. For walk technique, coordinated maneuver. Wait a second, is that Summit? Okay, I thought it was Summit Prowler. Summit Intimidator. Carry Goldkeeper. This is a really good uncommon. I don't think it's going to be worth much because it's in the uncommon slot, but real nice. Really good effect. Awaken the Honored Dead. Sultai color. All 3. So, bug. It's a saga. Step 1, you destroy target permanent. Oh, hold on. Alright, that was my wife just came in the room to check on me, making sure I wasn't pulling my hair out. Anyway, let's start this one. Awaken the Honored Dead, Sultai colors, BG, yep, we got that. Step 1 is destroy target non-land permanent, love that. Step 2, mill 3 cards, awesome. Step 3, you may discard a card. When you do, return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. So you just get to do a little old switcheroo there with your stuff. Ooh. Another rare. A double rare pack. Voice of Victory. 1 generic, 1 white for a 1/3 human bard with Mobilize 2. When it attacks, create 2 tapped and attacking 1/1 red warrior creature tokens that you sacrifice at the beginning of the next end step. Pretty good. I think Mobilize is really cool. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turn. That's great. That's there's another card that does that. Like Grand Abolisher, is that it? I don't remember. It's been a while. These play boosters should go a little bit faster than the collector boosters, because I really don't cast, or I really don't talk that much about my commons or uncommons unless they're interesting. Opulent Palace, hey, that's one I'll talk about. These Tri-lands are great. They come into play tapped, so they're a little slow, but it's okay. They're fine. Having 3 choices of mana from one land is good. That one. Codus the Fangkeeper. 1 generic, and then Sultai colors, so bug again. 2/1 indestructible. When it deals combat damage to a player, exile the top X cards of their library, where X is the amount of damage dealt, and you can cast any number of spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana costs. I pulled one of these yesterday. I think this is a fantastic commander. It's a little expensive, but it being indestructible, meaning it doesn't die to destroy all creatures, and even though it's a 4-drop, you can buff it pretty easily. So, that's good. Oh, Surrak as well. Elusive Hunter, 2 generic, 1 green. Spell can't be countered, trample, and whenever a creature you control or a creature spell you control becomes the target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, you draw a card. I pulled one of them yesterday too. Same art and foil, so... Reliquary Dragon. I don't know what that comes from. Interesting token. Underfoot Underdogs, that's another common I'll talk about briefly. I think this is a very decent goblin, because it's not just 1 goblin, it's actually 2 goblins. So, that's pretty fun. Caustic Exhale. Wait, what if I do? Yeah, there we go. That's better. Maybe. Mammoth Bellow, I like that. Create a token, and it's a 5. It's 5 for a 5/5, and then you can harmonize for 8, but you get to tap a card, a creature, for the harmonized cost. You can, I believe you are able to force tap creatures, so if you have an extra teamer set of mana, you can cast it once, then tap your token, and then your extra teamer set to play another 5/5 token. So that's 2 5/5 tokens for 8 mana, which is not bad. Renewal. Baron Step Siege. 2 generic, Orzhov colors. As it enters, choose Abzan or Mardu. Abzan, at the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. That's very good. Mardu, at the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, each opponent sacrifices a creature of their choice. That's also quite good. Kind of like Grave Pact Light. Especially if you have your own sacrifice outlet to force that. Or you're using the keyword for Mardu, the mobilize keyword. Since those tokens sacrifice themselves at end step, then that's really good. Determined Duelist, Evolving Wilds. That Evolving Wilds art is actually really good. I like that a lot. Tempest Hawk. That's cool. A monkey. Dragonfire Blade. I think I pulled one of these yesterday. 1 generic. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Has hexproof from monocolored. And it has equip 4, but it's reduced by 1 for each color the creature has. The one that it's targeting for the equip cost. Yeah. Alright. Very cool. I am still looking for my Elspeth. I think Elspeth is really good. I have a deck that I want to slot Elspeth into. So. Ugin, again, also very good. I don't know what I would put it in, but I know that I have several decks that Ugin would perform well in. Ooh, there's a Karsi Revenant. That's a good one. 1 generic and 2 black for a 3/3 flying death touch lifelink. This is just a Nighthawk. But it also has Renew, 2 generic, 1 black. Exile this card from your graveyard to put a flying counter, a death touch counter, and a lifelink counter on target creature. And you can only activate the Renew cost as a sorcery. So that's a really good one. It's also a vampire, so that's cool. I would run this in my my Abzan deck for sure. So I think I might need to find a slot for that. It's very good. Actually, I kind of want to see what the value on it is. So I'm going to need to open up Scryfall. No, not that. You're being dumb. Hold on a second. OBS is being silly. There we go. And we make it tiny. Okay. So the card is Karsi Revenant. Yeah. 150. It's a bulk, but this is really good for a bulk rare. I think a lot of rares are unfortunately becoming bulk rares just because of collector boosters. But okay, moving on. Next pack. I need my OBS window up. Oh, I have my YouTube up. Oops. There we go. Fixed. I try to watch the stream out of the corner of my eye there, too, but I mentioned Dragonstorm Globe yesterday. I think this will be pretty good. Your dragons enter with additional 1/1 counters, and it's a 3 mana rock. 3 mana rocks aren't ideal, but guess what? It's still a mana rock, and I still like them, so I like the 3 mana ones. They're fine. Lotus Light Dancers, I pulled one of them yesterday. Ooh, I got 2 foils in that pack, because my land slot was also foil. Cool. Lotus Light Dancers, though, 2 generic and Sultai colors, so bug again. It's a 3/6 zombie bard with lifelink, and when it enters, search your library for a black card, a green card, and a blue card, and then you put those cards into your graveyard. So it's basically like casting Entomb, but you can target 3 things, and they have to be different colors, so it's pretty good. I think that Lotus Light Dancers might be one of the better combo pieces in the set right now. More Riverwheel Sweep. That's cool. I like stun counters because you can proliferate them, and that's silly. Revival of the Ancestors. 1 generic, 1 white, 1 black, 1 green. So Abzan colors. Create 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens. This is a saga, that's step 1. Step 2, distribute 3 1/1 counters among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures you control. And step 3, creatures you control gain trample and lifelink until end of turn. Great finisher if you can line it up. Ooh, another Meringue River region. I think this card is great for limited. I think it's a little bit less useful for commander, but it can still be pretty disruptive. Problem is it's just kind of expensive. But its Omen is really nice because it's draw 3, discard 1, and that can trigger some things from, like, you know, Aether Drift, the, what is it, the Mako pirate, and also the legendary pirate from that set. Pretty good. I like those effects now. I liked them before, but I think now they're very good. Because you can actually utilize that in red-green pretty effectively. Or not red-green, red-blue. But the other effect is to bounce 2 target creatures, and that's great. That's really good. That's the effect on the dragon itself. Glacierwood Siege. I pulled one of these yesterday as well. 1 generic, Simic colors. As this enchantment enters, choose Temur or Sultai. Temur, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, target player mills 4 cards. I think that effect is a little bit weak. But the other one, Sultai, you may play lands from your graveyard. This is a Crucible of Worlds that costs 1 less mana. Granted, it's also an enchantment instead of an artifact as well, for whatever that's worth. So, could be good, could be bad. There's a foil rare as well. Fangkeeper's Familiar. This is the Flash Snake that can target a creature spell, or sorry, counter a creature spell. 1 generic, Sultai colors, 3/3 flash. When this creature enters, choose 1. Gain 3 life, surveil 3. That's also a very good option. Destroy target enchantment. Again, that's also a very good option. And counter target creature spell. These are all great things. This is basically just a 4-drop. Do something pretty good during your opponent's end step, and then you have a 3/3 body on field during your turn. And it's when it enters, so if you can flicker this, then you can just keep using its effects over and over. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty good card. Pretty good. I don't think it'll have very much value. Let me look it up. Fangkeeper's Familiar. Yeah, it's a 50-cent card. 58 cents if it's foil, excuse me. Yeah, one of the crappest foils I could pull, but you know what? It's fine. I'm not really doing this for value. I will sell cards that have value sometimes, but I also just like to collect, and usually getting a booster box and a collector booster box, I have a pretty good selection from what the set had that I can actually utilize some of it. But if I still want more, I can always just buy singles. Snakeskin Veil, that's a good card. Everybody likes Snakeskin Veil. Boulderborn Dragon, 5 generic. When it attacks, surveil 1. Oh, that's pretty good. Haste. Felithor, Dawn of the Abzan. Felithar, excuse me. 3/3. It's Abzan colors, 1 of each. It's got Trample. When it attacks, you may sacrifice a non-land permanent, and when you do, you put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good guy. Pretty good effect. No problem with that. It's pretty solid. I like being able to sacrifice my own crap, especially if I can make my opponent sacrifice their stuff as well. But blah 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 stuff. Ireni, the Song Unending. I pulled one of these yesterday too. 5 generic, Temur colors. This is a 10/10 Spirit Dragon with flying, protection from white and black. And when it enters, deal X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planeswalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands you control. That's a pretty good removal effect. It's just super expensive to get out, but if you get it out, it's definitely worth it. That can be... I can see that. If you make it up to 8 mana in a pre-release, you're probably both kind of just floundering, and that just seems like a really good way to do some damage. Just whatever little stuff your opponent is holding on to, just shattering all of it. Plus it's a 10/10, so... And it's got protection from black and white, which means that it's immune to most board wipes. Flamehold Grappler, I have these guys too from my collector boosters, but they're pretty good, so I'll read it. Jeskai Colors, it's a 3/3 human monk with first strike. I would like you to focus, please. Camera, please focus. Focus, please. There it goes. First strike, 3/3. When it enters, copy the next spell you cast this turn. When you cast it, you may choose new targets for the copy, and a copy of a permanent spell becomes a token. Really good, especially considering the restrictions for the standard EDH deck. It's singleton, so if you can have 2 of a spell that's like really meaningful, then that can be fun. And yeah, I'm just thinking you can double some pretty cool stuff with that, because it doesn't say, you know, next non-creature spell, it's just straight up your next spell, you copy it. Herd Heirloom. 1 generic, 1 green for an artifact that lets you tap to add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell. And also you can tap it until end of turn. Target creature you control with power 4 or greater gains trample, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Nice. Oh, look at that. It was a double rare pack, and my other rare was a Mox Jasper. That is my second Mox Jasper. I'll repeat what I said yesterday. I think Mox Jasper is the weakest Mox. It is still a Mox. If you start with a... the Metalcraft one, what's that one? Opal? If you start with Opal and you drop Amber and Jasper, then you can actually use Opal, but you need all 3 in your hand at the same time. So I don't know. I just, the requirement of needing a dragon on the field is a bit steep, but to make up for it, it is a 0-drop artifact, so there are some goofy things you can do to get around that. Like, yes, changelings exist. Changelings are all things. Hey, Tyler. How's it going? My stream is a little bit more synced up today, luckily. So, I'm only about a minute ahead instead of 30 minutes ahead. We'll see how long that lasts. Organ of the Grove. There's my rare. Oh, this is the Hydra. I got one of these too. I'm getting a lot of doubles. 2 generic, 1 green for a 2/2. At the beginning of your end step, you put a 1/1 counter on this creature, and whenever another non-token creature you control enters, it endures X, where X is the number of counters on this creature. Now that I know what Endure is, that is awesome. That's so good. This is an excellent creature. Wow. That probably is going to have to go into my Abzan deck too. So, interesting. Oh, here's where Reliquary Dragon comes from. This is just an uncommon, but I'll share it anyway. 1 generic, 1 green. You can tap it and an untapped creature you control to add 1 mana of any color. That's the same effect as Springleaf Drum. You can also tap 3 generic and then Wooburg, sacrifice this artifact to create a 4/4 dragon creature token named Reliquary Dragon. That is all colors, has flying, lifelink, and when this token enters, it deals 3 damage to any target, and you can only activate that ability as a sorcery. But that's fun. That's very fun. That's a fun card. That's the kind of stuff that I'm looking to find. Fun things. Goofy, silly things that I can do. Unfortunately, because it does have Wooburg in its color identity, you can only run it in a Wooburg deck. But... Alright. A beast. It's 6 for a 4/3, but it costs less when you have more things. Cool, cool, cool. Kimertani back. Hey, another Fangkeeper's Familiar. That was my foil. I don't feel like I need to repeat myself, so... That one was kind of a dead draw, but you know what? There's still like 20 more packs in here, so who cares? Gonna get a couple stale packs every now and again. Dragon Mech Lancer, like that. It's a flyer. It's a 4 for a 3/3 flyer with a good keyword on it. I think Mobilize is a great keyword. Clarion Conqueror. 2 generic, 1 white. That's even better for a 3/3 flyer. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Ooh, just a shutdown. Just a good old shutdown. Oh, there's another one. All-out Assault. 2 generic and Mardu colors. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have Death Touch. Love Death Touch. Love Death Touch. When this enchantment enters, if it's your main phase, there's an additional combat phase after this phase, followed by an additional main phase. When you next attack this turn, untap each creature you control. If you can figure out a way to bounce this during that extra main phase and then play it again, you can just take infinite combat phases, assuming you can pay the mana for it. Again and again and again. That's cool. That's very cool. It's 5 mana. That's the same as what's it called? Oh yeah, I did see that, and Will actually messaged me. So he has my phone number. I asked Julie to text him on WeChat. Just send him my phone number. So I don't know where he's gonna be. I think he mentioned that his family lives in Florida, so if he's in Florida, it's probably gonna be pretty hard to see him because I've got work and I just had a week off. But we'll see. If he's coming up like New York way, then I might be able to meet him in Pennsylvania or something. But we'll see. Ooh, Sidisi. A new Sidisi. Sidisi, Regent of the Mire. 1 generic, 1 black for a 1/3 legendary zombie snake warlock. Tap to sacrifice a creature you control with mana value X other than Sidisi. Return target creature card with mana value X +1 from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. I don't like the activate only as a sorcery because it means you can do less goofy things with it, but that's still a really cool ability. I am okay with new Sidisi. I'd been okay with... I was okay with new Sirach. I was okay with new Anafenza. New Narset's pretty cool. They have all been pretty good so far. Oh! Okay, he is trying to move to New York. Is he back stateside for good, or is he just visiting for a while? Like a long time? That's the next question I have. Ah. I ripped a corner of the pack off. Oops. Shock Brigade. Ooh, a Goblin. I love Goblin. Menace. Menace is a really nice keyword. Love Menace. Stalwart Successor. One generic. Oh, wait, nope, that's not my rare. This is Sinkhole Surveyor. Ooh, one of my favorite flyers out of the set. One generic, one black for a 1/3 flyer. When it attacks, you lose 1 life, and then this creature endures 1. Oh, okay, he is back for a really long time. Got it. I'll have to let Julie know because she asked the same question. Wow. I like the Sinkhole Surveyor. That can ramp up real fast. Sure, you're bleeding yourself, but every time you can just put a 1/1 counter on him. Or, if you're running a Scales deck, you can put 2 1/1 counters on him. Hardened Scales. Really good. Excuse me. Rumor's Routine. You can harmonize. It's 1 basic land card tapped for 3. But harmonizing with it is a good what you called option. There we go. Glacierwood Siege. I've pulled one of those today already. I did see the leaks for the Final Fantasy starter deck. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, one of them is Sephiroth and the other one is Cloud. And Sephiroth is Dimir colors and Cloud is Boros? I think? I think I only saw the faces of both decks. I didn't see what was inside of the decks. Also, I don't remember when the set actually comes out, so I'll have to look that up too, but I think it's in a few weeks. Jeskai Revelation, 4 generic and Jeskai colors, because it's a Jeskai Revelation. It's an instant. See if I can trick this thing into frickin' focusing. Damn it. Focus. There it goes. Return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. Jeskai Revelation deals 4 damage to any target. Create 2 1/1 white monk creature tokens with prowess. Draw 2 cards. You gain 4 life. This is just, hey, do a bunch of really cool things all at the same time. Do all the Jeskai things at once. I guess that's why it's a revelation, because you just get to do all the Jeskai stuff at the same time. Okay, the whole decks have been spoiled. Yeah, I haven't looked through, like, the actual deck lists. I don't really care. All I know is that I'm buying them. It's just, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what's in them, I'm buying them. Sarkhan's Resolve. Sarkhan's such a cool guy. One of my favorite planeswalkers. Ooh, Quarry Mountain Monastery. I love these lands. This rare land cycle in the set. This land enters tapped unless you control a plains or an island. Tap to add a red. 3 generic, 1 red. Tap, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. That's such a good option. I love that option. Foil in the land slot again. Just a Windscarred Crag, but it's a foil in the land slot. What's your question to the monastery land? The Quarry Mountain Monastery. Would that only go in a red, white, and green deck? The only color identity that card has is red, because it only has a red mana symbol on it. It mentions a forest or sorry, a plains or an island, but it doesn't care. It doesn't have those color symbols on them. So the only color identity on this card is red. You can put this in a mono red deck. You could put this in a Gruul deck if you want. You could put this in a Rakdos deck. It doesn't matter. All it needs is red in the color identity. It's better to run it in a Jeskai deck because there's a higher chance that you're going to have a plains or an island. But no, I was actually going to run it in my mono red deck that I'm building for the Clue set that came out. And it's just because it has the exile, the top card of your library effect on it. Like, that's literally the only thing I want it for. It's good utility land. Very good utility. Naga Fleshcrafter. 3 generic, 1 blue for a 0/0 snake shapeshifter. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. Cool. Renew, 2 generic, 1 blue. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put a 1/1 counter on target non-legendary creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. Oh, and another foil, a foil one of these monasteries. A little bit annoying that ate up my second rare slot, but I don't really care if my Ugin or my Elspeth are foil, so. It would be cool if they were foil, but they do the same thing, so who cares? I've got a double rare pack here. Roar of Endless Song. 2 generic and Teamer colors. It's a saga again. Come on. Focus, focus, focus. Focus, damn you. Did that work? No? Kind of, a little bit, maybe-ish. Alright, well, step 1 and 2 are both create a 5/5 green elephant creature token. And step 3, double the power and toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. Sounds like a really fun bomb to drop. The other one's Felithar. I pulled him already, so. Ape Snake. I don't like you. You're weird. 4 for a 1/5 reach. This is just a common, but it's my foil. 2 tap. Put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. That is an effect. To be certain. Running low. I got 6 packs. I would be happy with one or the other. Preferably Elspeth, but Ugin is so versatile. There's a Skirmish Rhino. I got the special Japanese art yesterday. Scavenger Regent. 3 generic, 1 black for a 4/4 flyer with Ward, discard a card. Interesting. There's also a Omen cost for it, X and black. For each non-dragon creature, gets -X until end of turn. Very cool. I think the Omen effects are neat because they shuffle the card back into the library. It's not like Adventure where it exiles it and you can cast it later. I think Adventure is a lot better, but I think Omen is a cool choice. It's you're basically drawing one card, but you have two options for it. I think that's very strong. Not a lot of the Omen effects I think are particularly strong. Like that one, I think it's kind of weak. You can get better board -X effects on different cards. But it's also attached to a dragon. So you can also just cast a dragon. Yeah, no, like I said, Adventure's way better. There's actually like mechanics around Adventure from more than one set. I think Omens are, like I said, a very good choice. It gives you a secondary casting cost as well. I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure since this Omen has a CMC of 2, I think if you're supposed to search for a card with CMC 2 from your deck and put it in your hand or whatever, I think you're able to search this out because the Omen cost is 2. I might be wrong. That might be the thing with Omens and Adventures. It might look at the main cost, but I know a lot of flip cards, like double-sided cards, you can, for example, Luca, you can search out the 3 cost since it's a 3 cost, but if you're casting a token copy of the spell, you can cast the other side of it or whatever. I think you can do that with Omen costs as well, but yeah. Yeah, long story short, Omens, good choice. Adventures, probably better. That's my 2 cents. It's kind of cool that they shuffle back into your deck, because if you're fighting like a mill deck, then you're buying yourself a little bit more time. But, I mean, nobody really plays mill decks unless they're terrible people, so it's okay. I have a mill deck. I'm a terrible person, and I know it. 3 generic and 2 green for Bloomvine Regent. It's a 4/5 dragon with flying. When it enters... Oh, no. When it enters or another dragon you control enters, you gain 3 life. So your dragons all just turn into healing spells, which is cool. It also has claimed territory, which is its Omen. And if I remember right, this is just Kodama's Reach, where you search your library for 2 forest cards, you put one onto the battlefield tapped and the other in your hand. Kodama's Reach says basic land, though. This specifically says forest, so you can actually search out shocklands with this. As long as it has that forest type in the land line, you can find it. So, okay, the adventure or the Omen side doesn't exist until the cost is paid. Got it. Okay. So double-sided cards are just very different. Yeah, no, I like this Omen a lot. This Omen is quite good. Being able to search for 2 forests is a lot better than searching for 2 basic lands. Right, yeah. Yeah, I do not have an adventure deck, so I don't know the rules as well as you do. Obviously. I know other things. You know what? I'm going to bring up these devotees. I think these devotees are awesome. They are filters. Because, I mean, you can only activate it once each turn, but, you know, you have your Soul Ring that you played, and you can turn one of the colorless mana that your Soul Ring makes into a colored mana. That's really good. I think the devotees are auto-includes if you're running a 3-color deck. There's Verdant Catacomb, special guest. I'm going to put that in a sleeve because it's a fetch land. Fetch lands are usually worth something, at least. Let me check. That's a Verdant Catacombs. I forgot the M. Did you know I taught English? Oh, it's an A there. That is a $34 card just in the special guest. Very cool. Good on that. Really good. Excellent. Awesome. You know what? That probably paid for most of the box. Iridescent Tiger. When this creature enters, if you cast it, add Wooburg. That's fun. I like that. Corey Steelcutter. Pulled one of these already, but it's a pretty cool artifact. It's 1 generic, 1 red for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, has trample and haste. And whenever you cast your second spell each turn, you create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess. And you can attach this equipment to it. That's just for free. So its equip cost is 1 generic and 1 red. This generates tokens, and you can ignore the equip cost. Those tokens also have prowess. This is excellent. This is a very nice card. It lets you build a board state without having to do too much. $99 whole cent for the special guest. I'm down to my last 3. Sad. I might not be pulling my Elspeth, but I really want to, so I can hold on to hope. Mystic Monastery, love it. Love the Tri-lands. Lassad Prowler, or Lassad Prowler, whatever. 2 generic, 2 green. For a Snake Ranger, when it enters, you may mill cards equal to the number of lands you control. Already really good. Renew 1 generic, 1 green. Exile this card from your graveyard. Put X 1/1 counters on target creature, where X is the number of land cards in your graveyard. Activate only as a sorcery. And she's a 5/5. I think this card's pretty good. It's already a 4 for a 5/5. It facilitates self-mill, and its renew is pretty good. Teamer Devotee. Again, the Devotees I think are pretty good for mana fixins. Tevel, Arbiter of Virtue. I don't think I have this one yet. 2 generic and Sultai colors, so 5 CMC for a 6/6 Spirit Dragon. Flying Lifelink. Spells you cast have Delve. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose life equal to its mana cost. Interesting. Delve is really good, and losing life can be good. I mean, obviously you don't want to lose all your life or you die, but there's things that are like, oh, this card costs X less, where X is the amount of life you lost this turn, so. The equipment was called Corey Cutter, I believe. Yeah, no, I think it's one of the better equipments I've seen in a minute. Like, it's no Umezawa Jete, but it's still pretty good. Artisan, Abzan Devotee. It's a good one. Kiri Goldkeeper. United Battlefront. I ran right past it. 3 generic, 1 white. Look at the top 7 cards of your library. Put up to 2 non-creature, non-land permanent cards with mana value 3 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Cool. Yep. Darn. No Elspeth. No Ugin. I have 2 Mox Jaspers now. I think I'm going to sell the foil one and try to buy a non-foil Elspeth or something. Because I have a much greater use for an Elspeth than I do for a Jasper Mox. But, you know, I'd pull the Jasper Mox I pulled yesterday and just show it on camera again, but it is buried in a stack of cards that I don't know where it is, so... Better luck next time, I suppose. Okay. Uh-oh. I was too far away from the mic. Let me pull it up again, and I'll just show you again. I believe it was called Corey Cutter, but let me make sure. Corey Steel Cutter. There we go. Flurry isn't too hard to trigger. Flurry just means you need to cast 2 spells in 1 turn. But yeah, making the artifact just, it generates creatures, which is great for you just casting spells, and you're allowed to just immediately switch the equipment onto a new creature. So you could cast 1 spell during first main and then attack with the monk that's already holding this knife, and if it dies, then you just cast another spell. You can either cast the spell to save it to get another prowess trigger, or you can just cast the spell during your second main in order to just generate a new monk to replace the one that just died, and then you can stick the equipment on it. Yeah. Ryan Sinclair. I think that Corey Cutter is great. I doubt it has any value. It is worth 3 whole dollary dues. 3 of them. $3. You know what? The foil is worth even less than the regular. And I have a foil that I pulled yesterday. And a regular that I pulled today. 30 kwai? Yeah, no, yeah, I'd pay 30 kwai for this card. That's a good price. Nearly £2. Yeah, exactly. £2. £2. Alright. Speaking of £2, I'm gonna go ahead, switch to my desktop, and I'm gonna start up Fallout. If I can find it. Where'd it go? Do I need to open... Oh, I need to open GOG. All games. Owned games. There we go. Fallout London. There we go. 2 finest squid. Yes, exactly. I'm so excited. I haven't played this game in like 3 weeks. I do have some dinner left over. Yes, it is loading. Loading. It has to load London's skyline. You know? Alright, what the hell was I doing? That's the wrong button. Return the information to Roger Moon. Okay. I think that was for the bank robbery that no one could figure out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my character's wrist. It's like backwards. I think it's just like how they had to animate the weapon or whatever. I noticed that one time and I'm like, I probably shouldn't think too much about it. The modders tried really, really hard on everything, and that might be the best they could get that. And honestly, if that's like, you know, one of the mistakes, who cares? Oh, okay. What'd you find, Churchill? What? A suit? A knuckles? Wank is cramp. Perfect. Yeah, no, exactly. Like this game is 10 times better than Starfield ever will be, so. Oh god, cyber pigeons. The pigeons are aggressive. Be gone. You too, you freak. Yeah, fly over there. There we go. Shepherd's pie. Oh, shoot. I'm over encumbered. Oh, I must have too much garbage in my inventory right now. No, too much stuff. There we go. There's still more people shooting at me. There we go. Stand pack. Ramshackle machine gun. What the fuck did I pick up that's over encumbering me again? Salt. Oh, he's all the way over there. don't think this has the range. Oh, maybe it does. I think there is a Tesco's over, or a Fesco's over here. Milk and Bickies. Yeah, I can't say Tesco's. That's copyright. It's Fesco's. It's Fesco's. There we go. Got him. There is some kind of shop over here, so that's what I'm trying to find. Tater Factory. They got taters here? I want some taters. I said it again. I'm scared. Okay. They did not have nail guns like the last one that murdered the shit out of me had. That one did. Oh my god. Oh my god. He shot me 3 times and I died. Let's get rid of some inventory weight over here, shall we? Ah. I want to congratulate whoever did the voice for the Protectrons. It's great. Non-Irish. That does sound like a standard a UK factory saying. Ow! Bastard. Beautiful. Cinema. Yeah, you know what? That's true. I would also probably die if I got shot 3 times. Damn it. No. They're out of melee range. I have to use my gun. Oh my god, there's more of them? They must really not want their workers leaving. Yeah, exactly. I have bullet resistance because I'm American. You do have knife resistance, though, so that's pretty cool. The video is now age restricted. I'm surprised I didn't get a message telling me that I was now addicted to fish and chips. I must have already been addicted to them. £5 for an iron brew. That's nuts. Although that's probably what it is right now. Ow, ow. Stop it. Rude. Rude, rude, rude. There we go. Ballistic fiber. Sounds useful. Oh. Ooh, the Tater Tyrant. I'm gonna let this play for a minute. So if he has a kid, would his kid be the Tater Tot? But also, if his dad was the Tater Tyrant before him, does that mean he was the Tater Tot at one point? I think I'm asking the really important questions here. Ow. Rude. Alright, gotta eat some food here for sure. Oh, aid. Rad rat steak. Sardines. I can have one. Pig rat bacon. There we go. There it is. Fine. A steal? Who am I stealing from? Am I stealing from the Tater Tyrant himself? I don't think that elevator works anymore. This one might. He has laser. Ow, 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 ow. The frickin' railway spikes hurt. I do feel like getting a shot by a railway spike would hurt like hell. I think it would probably kill you. Oh yeah, Rad Rat Steak. That's the boozy shit. Or the bougie shit. Ah. Lucky hit. But I lived. So I'll take it. Jellied Mirelurk. Mmm. Yummy. Oh man, my halberd bugged. It doesn't look as cool now. Now it's just a stick. Plastic bowl. Inaccessible door. I guess this might just be like a step up. A step to the up. A rung on the step of the ladder. A rung on the ladder. Jesus, I cannot talk. Alright, next floor. What is that? Was that the Tater Tyrant himself? Alright. Aww. I think my idea is good. I just need to not die. Cruel. Oh, never mind. I think I might die anyway when I come out of this. Rad-powered combat left arm. Interesting. I might be able to take the mods off of that and put them on the other one. CEO terminal. Can I do anything cool from here? Acquisition of power armor frame. Huh. Well, that's why he was wearing a power armor frame. He is too heavy to carry. Oh, I already have a zap rifle. Alrighty. Well, that was a fun little diversion. Can I do anything from here? No. Radiation getaway. Nice. You got him. Very good, Churchill. Ooh, I wonder if I could put a bayonet on my halberd. Wait a second. It is a bayonet. Alright. Can I get to the Fescos yet? Or am I going to run into yet another distraction on my way over? Let's find out. There we go. Uh-oh. There we go. I can't land in the in-between. I have to land there. Oh, this is cool. Well, I could have turned left instead of right. Excuse me. Man-shoot department store. Ow. Rude. Stupid dog just ran over and blew itself on me. Blew itself up. Butthole. Wow, it is dark right now. All right. Let's get into that store. I should probably heal first. Whoa, where am I? Does this count as animal cruelty yet? There it is. Oh, I do need leather, don't I? No, I did not want to pick up the teeth. I think one of the enemies might be bugged out. Two of them now. Ah! It just couldn't decide whether it wanted to exist or not. Burnt books. So many burnt books. If they were worth anything, I'd be rich. Accessible door. I'm gonna try it anyway. Door cannot be opened. Aha, but here's a staircase. Ah, Churchill is blocking my way. Well, they didn't have milk and ciggies here, unfortunately. Not so much as a drop of cigarette. Or a single pack of milk. Alright, level up. Cannibal is funny. 27. One more level. I can pick master locks. There we go. Now I can get anywhere I want to go. With my 1 intelligence, this is actually helping me. Thank you. Long brown hair. I can't wait to stab this dude to death. Bobby pins. One of us. One of us. Abby Gay. What are you doing, you fool? Take a look. Gain 25% from persuading men. All right. A police officer? What if I stab him in the face? I'm gonna save it and stab him in the face. Oh. Oh, that's a combat chess piece. Okay. Well, that's what combat chess piece looks like, I suppose. Yes.
Explain in layman's terms for you. Godric is a gambler, and a bad one, man. He's also a bad loser. Every time he loses, he kicks up a fuss and gets thrown out, only to moan outside for a few hours. What was his excuse this time? Mother's ill, homeless, mugged.
All of the above.
melts under a stern talking to.
Did I stutter? No. I guess I could. That might give me experience.
Whoa now. Calm down. Go speak to him.
You can do it. I believe in you. There you go. Yep. You got it. Churchill. Come on, Churchill. Get out of the nice man's way. I'd like to actually finish this quest. There he goes. Jeez, the pathfinding for this quest was absolutely screwed.
I feel like a Yeti shut in my head. Why the fuck did you make between doors like this? One zombie is too many. Yeah. You had any luck yet, mate?
Dude, he's right there.
Oh, bugger.
Oh, bugger.
I'll tell you every time that you're gonna lose. I give you ample opportunity to back out of the bet, and you still go through every single time. Why do you keep taking my money if you know I'm gonna lose? Did you just ask me why I accept free money off a stranger? Real country. You're a bastard, you really are. Look, unless you're giving me more money, I don't want to hear from you. Goodbye. I'll never play you again. Yeah, right. I'll see you next week. Listen, you tight cunt. We do this every night. You're getting the first round pick.
Damn. Okay.
There he is. How's it going, matey?
Bye.
Righty, Wally.
There's another pub over here. Oh, wait. It's across the river that I can't go through. I nearly just yeeted myself into that river. Oh, hello. He's just sitting on the can, minding his own business. Whoa. Where's that cellar? All right. I'm not even over encumbered. Nice. No, exterior cells, my greatest enemy. No. Oh. Just waiting in the loading screen. Loading screen. Loading screen. Oh, kiddo's upset again. What's my inventory looking like? Oh, yeah, I should definitely sell those things before my carrying capacity goes back to normal.
Me and some of the lads are having a couple of jars down the local for free. Absolutely gasping for a pint. 2 hours left of the shift. What's your poison?
What's your poison?
Take a look.
176 tickets for 22 stolen bottles of booze that are probably yours to start with. Nice. Oh, what else did I sell? I don't want to sell that. There we go.
Goodbye.
Hiya. Hiya. There we go. Playing pool is hard in this game. Alright. More destinations. What else is around here? There's another factory. There we go. Oh, I remember this place. Alright. Yucky boat flies. They are all exploded now. Alright, where's that area? This way. Will you, though? Alright. Churchill found an enemy. Where'd you find an enemy? There's a frag mine over there? What? Where's the enemy? Where's the enemy? Yeah, there's the enemy. Bam. Right in the face. Alright. I want to go find that frag grenade that I somehow spotted from like 400 feet away. There it is. A rad chicken. It's a really cool dragon. It's a rad dragon. Oh, there's people up there. Probably people, at least. Maybe people. Might be people. It's a people. It's me. I'm out here. See? It was me. I was out here. A This rolling pin. What a useless legendary. I have found so many legendaries and so few of them have been actually usable. Bullets. Bullet. There he is. Excuse me. Now, how do I get up here where all the bad guys are? Because I want to take their stuff when I kill them. I just want your stuff. Nothing personal. Custard creams? Mmm, that sounds delicious. Alright. Coming to get your stuff, guys. I can probably handle them. Probably. Oh, they're pushovers. They look like Deathclaws, but they are not Deathclaws. They suck a little too much. Go up. Uppity up, up, up. Cow's Lick Milk Factory. Ew. I hate the flies. No! The damn damage over time they give killed me. Drat. No big deal. Bam. Suck on that. Alright. Hiya! Got him that time. Duelist Snuckles. Eh. It's pretty bad. I want the meat. I don't care about the glands. The boat fight. Ew. Is that its... What the fuck is this? What is it? It's so gross. I should probably eat some food. I'm messing around a little too much. I don't really block, ever. Goodbye. I decided I'd stop picking those up last time, and then I've just remembered now. Aid. There we go, that should be good enough. I'll go into the factory after I find where those hooligans were shooting me from, because I want their stuff. I want their stuff. I want their bullets. Yes, here they are, here they are. Yes. Ooh. Just move that table. You turd. Guess they're all kind of... What the There you go. That one's for you, bud. Vintage rifle. Frag grenade. Love that. Love a good frag grenade. Bastard? Is it in that little indent? Alright, I can eat some food now. What a lovely time. Oh, I saw the light and I kind of thought that looked like an armor crafting station. Potato. Ammunition. Still can't make ammunition other than arrows, and I don't even have a bow yet. Otherwise I would. I'd totally make arrows for a bow. I'd totally only use a bow for a while, too. Because that would be funny. Alright, now I can go into the factory. Is that into the factory? Oh, how fun. Just gonna eat some gravy. Empty gravy boat added. I think I'm wading through milk. Gotta scoop it up. You shit. Ugh. Die. Die. Kill it with fire. I'm gonna vomit. This is nasty. Not a fan. Gross. Gross. Where's dog? You little shits. Ew. Gross. Did not like that. Kind of cool. Also, gross. Back over here, you shit. Oops. A book. Huh. Chemistry station. Ooh. Albino famished. Let me eat some food. That sounds like something that wants me to be dead. Lot chops. There we go. There. Got him. Is there still another freaking boatfly larva somewhere? Yes. Stop existing. Alright. Now I should probably be doing some quests. Kind of forgot which quests I was doing, so... No, I can't run. I picked up too many teddy bears. I'll just eat a few eggs. I'll use a Radix. Or a Radaway, I mean. There we go. Is that really the only inn here? Local map R. There we go. Yeah, that's enough. I've had enough here. I don't like the flies. The flies are gross. Just wading through ankle-deep milk and fighting maggots the size of house cats. What a great dungeon. What a great dungeon. No exterior cell. No. 10,000 years loading screen. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Hey, it's raining. The Mariner and Albatross. Sounds like a sailor's bar. I'll go in. I'm in. Oh, there's baddies in here. I don't want these either. They can go away. Chinese submachine gun. More frags. Heck yeah. Chinese rifle. Brahmin skull. Hand. I'm gonna chuck those tin cans. I don't want them. Ow, 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 ow. Tin cans, 18 of them. Yeah, ditch them. Meat bag. Can I put... Yeah, there we go. Cooking stove, that'll help too. Surprised there's any meat left after that lizard blew up. Soup. Veg soup. There we go. Now I have delicious soup. Sounds like a win to me. I can unlock this door now. Oh, not that way. That way. Light bulbs. Ass soap. Ooh. Drug. Let's go down both floors or what? Whee! Ah, an inaccessible door. Well, it's accessible now. square off. A lot of the time the pubs will have a coaster or a book in them. I'm looking for that right now. Get out of my way, Churchill. You silly little guy. Ooh. More unlocks. Cutlass. Wow. Ha! My cutlass doesn't even have a blade. Oh. Wow. I think the sword is sharp enough. I like the cutlass. I think it's a little bit faster than the longsword. It says it's medium, but it's also... The longsword's way heavier. The halberd is heavier than both of them put together, but still. Alright. 50 cal rounds. Iguana. Delicious iguana. Dish rag should be nice and light. I still need cloth. A lot of cloth. Can't go up. Cannot do it. I cannot. I mean, I could toggle collision to see if there's anything on the other side of that, and then figure out how to get there if there is something on the other side, but... Well, how nice. The ladder's there just in case you fall through the boards. Stimpak? Oh, hero. Well, I guess there wasn't a thing in here, unfortunately. No collectible. That's what you get. Oh no, exterior cell. Ah. The loading screen's going to be longer than it actually took me to clear out that pub. I think I should start that, the collect all the Shakespeare books quest up again. Probably kind of close to one of the books at least. I need to give a single can of sardines to the fish. I remember that because I was trying to get to the fish and then I fell in the water and I frickin' died because it was the Thames. I've got to go back to one of the guys and give him information on that bank robbery that happened. Activate the beacon. Bring Johnny a hymn book. Sardines to the fish. That one. Speak to Beefy. Let's stick with one for now. Map. World map. Big fast travel. Fuck. God damn it. Big fast travel, fucking crash immediately. Continue. Wow. I have apparently played this game for 1 day and 5 hours. And I've barely touched the main quest. Accidentally ripped the ear cover off one of my earbuds that I used to go to work. Ooh, I can pull the cutlass out and actually see what it looks like. Good speed. Okay, I should probably eat a couple pieces of food. There we go. Custard creams. Yes. Okay. Gonna quick save it. Going to travel again. Try it one more time. Hey, it didn't explode this time. No, it did explode this time. No. All right. Third time's the charm, right? 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 Haha, right? To the dock. To the dock. Take me to the dock, don't crash. I'm holding my breath. Kind of. Figuratively. Not actually. Yes! Yes! No! I'm over encumbered now and I can't run. Shoot. I'm like really over encumbered. Do I have any junk that's heavy? Cotton yarn is heavy, but I need it. Flip lighters, that might be my best bet right now because I have a lot of them. It's going to take 4.5 pounds out of my inventory. I like the gold ones too much, though. I'm not getting rid of the gold ones. Kids lunchbox, yeah, that weighs 2 freaking pounds. No thanks. No thanks. No thanks. Freaking open sardines tin. Get out of here. I don't know what this is still, but who cares? Souvenir magnet frog. Best item in the game. We'll get rid of that. Alright. Misc. Anything in here weigh anything that I can just ditch? Not cute Thulu. Oh, this stupid thing weighs half a pound. I could just ditch these. I made them. It gave me experience. They can go now. It's just they're just heavy. Bourbon. Get rid of that. Craft beer also weighs 1 whole pound. There's 2 different nettle leaves, excuse me, not metal. Nettle. Pasty. I need the things there. Jeez. What about the eggs? Midlurk eggs. How many of those have I got? There we go. Perfect. Oh, there's a tent here. It has a plate in it. Ow. Oh no, it's legendary. That was awesome. I just stabbed the crap out of it. Alright, fish. What up, fish? I'm gonna save it just in case I fall into the frickin' river again. Fish. There we go. It was nothing sophisticated. Bait for what? Cool. Thank you. That is good information to have. Oh my god. Okay, I'll leave. Hello, police officer. Does this water have death radiation? That's nice. I like it when the water doesn't kill me when I touch it. That's a pretty cool thing when that happens. Or when it doesn't happen. Eastminster slums. National Portrait Gallery. Wasn't I supposed to come here for something? I feel like I'm supposed to steal something from here. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Eastminster Chronicles Part 4. I don't know about the other 3 parts, but Part 4. I'll be right back. I'll just let this play. Sorry about that. The kid was throwing something on the ground and making noise, so I had to go make sure that he was okay. And he was. He was just throwing something on the ground. Grimsby, this is weird. What do I do? Mr. Shufflebottom. Leveled up from making stuff. Heck yeah. Level up. Big leagues. Now I attack all enemies in front of me. Ooh. That's super helpful. Okay. What is wrong with this child?
Hi, how are you? Yes?
What the fuck?
Welcome.
See what you've got. What you got. Antimatter zap rifle. Antimatter zap sniper rifle. Cryo grenade. Nice. Duct tape. Gold ore. Plasma ordnance. Oh, it's got a drum mag? That's goofy. That's really funny. I kind of want it. Womble gauntlet. Oh, wait. No. I did buy something. What the heck? What did I buy? What even did I buy? Duct tape, that's right. She had duct tape. Duct tape. Duct tape. Thank you.
Geiger counter's going tits up near you. Come see what I've got. Take a look.
Let's see what you've got. Show me what you've got. Do I have a combat armor chest piece? I'll check in a second. Nothing good.
See ya.
See ya. Okay, I do have combat chest piece. Good. Huh?
Yeah? Hi. How are you? You're nuts behind my grand shriveled up ball.
Damn, okay.
I don't really understand the whole capital thing. Aren't knights a thing of the past?
We've got a gambler and we've got a degenerate gambler.
Yes?
Trainline romance. Are you just following me around? She might be.
Can't find it anywhere else. Try here.
I think I already looked at her inventory.
Take a look.
Yeah, I did. She had the antimatter zap sniper rifle, which is so cool. This sells. I don't have a lot, but I have some. I'm going to sell my zap rifle for that one. Because I have one too, but mine is suck compared to that. Looks good to me. No, I'm carrying too much. No.
Farewell.
No. Maybe I'll just eat another egg.
Shit!
National Gallery. It is dark as fuck again. Damn, they are dirty. I guess being dirty is probably the least of your worries.
Glad we haven't scared you off yet. Need a room?
What?
Have a good day.
Okay. Thank you for letting me leave that conversation. Oh, there's an armor workbench. I can make it heavy. Nice. Hold on. Yeah, I've got a lot. Alright, awesome. I need one more for the polymer. I believe that the dog just ran into me and moved me. Best I can get for now. I need science at a higher rank. Churchill. What do I need? Hmm. It let me do that? Weird. Well, the rest are reinforced, so reinforced, I guess, is fine. Oh, I wanted to try and do something about this, too. Left arm. There we go. I can get rid of a little bit more weight. Is it a weapon bench? Oh, you spoil me. Cutlass. Dude, serrated. Is that better than the longsword? 132, 105. Almost. I think it's a little bit faster than the longsword, but I can still upgrade the longsword one more time. Okay.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, child.
Huh? Yeah?
There's so many children here. Why are there so many children? There's toilets.
Looking for good deals. Take a look.
See if I can sell him my... Oh, he'll buy gruel. That's good. Warmite. Can sell this zombie. They're heavy too, aren't they? Yeah, they're half a pound each. Nice. I just cleared up space. I did it. I'm doing it.
Farewell.
Cool. All combat armor now. Awesome. I just need to figure out a spot to sell it now. Go back to the last area. If I can find the door. There it is. I thought I had to steal something over here, but I don't think I do anymore. Okay.
Good. What can I help you find? Take a look.
Buy my stuff. I need to sell. A combat armor. There we go. I need my metal legs as well. I think they're pocketed, so it'll be P. Pocketed metal legs. Pocketed. Perfect.
Farewell.
Look at that. This is the most room I've had in my inventory since I started playing this game. Beautiful. Oh, wait. God dang it. This is the exterior cell again. That's why the loading screen's taking so long. There's a lot of shops in this area. That's good. I think I should just mark the Shakespeare quest and just go from location to location. Oh, this is taking so long. These loading screens. I wonder if there's a mod I can download that helps cut down on the loading screen time. I think there might be for the base game, but I don't know about the mod. This is one of the worst parts of Fallout 4 too, was the loading screens. Alright. More locations. More locations to discover. More free experience. Oh. That wasn't so bad. Plasma-infused converted crude rifle. Are you okay, child? Oh, apparently that was just an everyday occurrence. That is sad. Take that, you shit. Oh, cooking stove. I can go ahead and cook up that stuff I just killed. Rad stag, rad shrew. There we go. Ladybird soup. Soup. Applesauce. Scratchings. Razor grain. This stuff is super helpful. What the hell? Sets target on fire for 15 points of damage. That's awesome. It's the fire stick. More razor grain. Please. More. I need more. Alright. Cool. I like that little area. I might be able to make some adhesive now. The vegetable starch that can be deconstructed to get more adhesive, which is great because it feels like everything needs adhesive. East Piccadilly Circus. Blue Crossing. Got no reason to disbelieve that's what this is. Are there gatherers over here? Oh yeah, it's a gatherer. The trash heap. Yo, spiked board. Damn. No, 5.
Run out of bullets eventually.
Take a while. What gun is this again? I love this gun. Rapid service rifle. Yeah. Gotta be one of my favorite guns in the game. Piano. Strengthened, welded, excuse me. Churchill, what'd you find? Where are you? Rat pop. A screwdriver. Good job, Churchill. You found a screwdriver. How do I get over there? Oh. There we go. I can just loot that scaver because their eyeball is on the ground. Now it's coming with me. You know what you've done. There we go. The plumber's hands. There we go. Head. Haha. You shitlord. Did I, though? Did I make a mistake, or are you guys just screwed?
Never should have come in.
That one was stuck. I think I did that one a mercy. They were stuck in the floor. I thought I saw salt. Where was that? Salt. There we go. Repair coaster. Fusion cores permanently last 10% longer. Very cool. No. Night vision converted crude rifle. That's pretty fun. Does not do very much damage though. Oh. Shoot. I fell. I fell into the pit. And so on and so forth. That was not the door that I meant to open. However, I did find the coaster. So I probably don't need to be in there anymore. I found the coaster and I killed all the enemies, so... I think this is going to be that little gangplank between the two buildings that I was trying to figure out how to access from the outside, but I don't think it was possible to access it from the outside. Almost there. Fingers crossed, almost there. Hopefully I can just jump off this building and not die as well. Fingers crossed. Now that I can unlock master locks, I think I want to go back to the Jack the Ripper Museum too, because there was a lock there that was master. And, there was one that was advanced too. Maybe I can just, like, do the puzzle as intended with the advanced lock, and if I just can't figure it out, then I can resort to the master lock. I think that's how it works, at least, a lot of the time, maybe. It's another game. Could always play Terraria, that'd be fun. I had a fun idea to, make a journey world and just try to have everything in my pocket. Like, research every brick, every wall, every scrap of weapon, every single thing possible. God, I just had 6 people watching, and then I ran into a load screen, and now there's 2 people watching. I know one of them is my other account, because I have, I just have the stream pulled up to see how bad the buffering is. And, I think Tyler's still here, because it usually sticks around until I'm done, even if he has to go teach a class or whatever. But yeah, this loading screen nonsense is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hopefully, the next game I play doesn't have awful loading screens. I do not think that is the mod. I think that is just the engine that the game is based